We're 2 months into the season, and it's getting colder here in Denver every day. Being an Indiana boy, you'd think I'd be used to cold weather, but it's a whole different level in a mile-high city. Looks like it's time for me and the family to head to some warmer weather and our second home down in sunny Florida. And you know what that means. Yep, some offshore fishing. This is Sarasota, Florida, about 45 miles south of Tampa, my home away from home. I try to get down here as often as I can. You just can't beat the weather. Those white sandy beaches, and of course, the fishing. I've got a few days down here with the wife, Jennifer, and my daughters, Eva and Lily. Today it's sunny, 75 degrees, and absolutely beautiful. Perfect fishing weather. Although I love fishing, I love my family more, and spending time with them is important. So before any fishing, Jennifer, Eva, Lily, and I are gonna soak up the sun and have a fun day on the beach.
There ain't no way in the world I'm getting that water. No, no, no.
Now, it may be sunny here in Florida, but it's fall and the water's cold.
There's no chance you're getting me in that water.
Ain't no way I'm stepping in that water.
Yes, you are.
Eva, I can't, baby.
Sorry, Eva.
Daddy, really can't. I can't get in that water. I really can't. Ain't no way in the world I'm getting in that water.
Okay, my daughter can make me do a lot of things. For her smile, I'll brave the cold.
Scaredy cat.
Lily's got the right idea. Man, today was fun, but it's time for Dad to have a little time on the water. Jennifer is awesome. She understands this fishing thing. She's good enough to watch the girls tomorrow so I can get my fix. This is Captain Jason Stock. He is one of the best in the greater Tampa area and my go-to captain whenever I come home. And man, I was shirtless yesterday and wearing a coat today.
What's up, dude?
What's happening?
Not a whole lot, man. Just a little bit cold right now.
It's a chilly cold, you know? It's wet.
Could have been worse. How's fishing been?
It's been good. Like, you know, the fall time pattern's been cobia, triple tail, kingfish.
Okay.
So we're gonna kind of hang close and check some of the shallower reefs and see what's going on.
Okay.
Buzz around. Let's see what all works out today.
We'll figure it out, man. Let's do it.
All right. Sound good?
Yep.
So, the plan is to stay near shore and troll for cobia and kingfish over shallow water wrecks. And trolling means using live bait. Every time I turn around, these captains tell me live bait. I don't like it, but I trust Jason.
Just rigging up this sabiki rig right here. You see these little gold hooks, and you just jiggle them on the bottom, or if the bait's at the surface, and catch your larger bait fish, and we're gonna put those out as fresh bait.
I'm using this sabiki rig to catch our bait, which, if you think about it, is like using miniature artificial lures. At least, that's what I'm telling myself.
One thread and pumpkin.
Plus, all these little fish have got to equal to one big fish, right?
Little runner, take him.
Now that I've caught enough bait, it's on to the sport fish. The wind's ripping and it's getting colder, but I can't wait to get tight with the cobia.
Slow trolling right now, so I got 3 lines out, kind of staggered, so I can cover water. And sometimes they'll eat the short bait more because they come up, they hear the noise of the motor, honestly. And then they come and investigate, and then they'll grab the bait, but you got to kind of cover the water column, so you got like a little bait spool. But sometimes I'll fish like, you know, 4 or 5 lines doing this.
We begin the waiting game for a hit. We troll for a while, and troll some more, and some more, without a single hit.
Definitely not seeing too much.
This is why I don't like live bait. Sure, when the fishing's on, live bait may produce more fish. But when the fishing's off, man, it gets boring. I know Sarasota has got to have more fish than this.
What do you think, man? You think you're ready to go?
Yeah, let's get out of here, dude. I mean, this water's dirty and windy. Let's go, I'll run back to the house, go grab my trolling motor, like the inshore tackle, and we'll go catch some snook and reds and trout.
Trout sounds good to me. Let's go, man.
That's what I love about Jason. He always has a plan. In less than an hour, we switch from offshore fishing, change gear, and we're on the grass flats fishing for redfish, snook, and trout. This is why I love Sarasota.
I'll kind of just drift in, and then we can always have this sun to our back and wade back.
Did Captain just suggest wade fishing? I remember from yesterday, that water was freezing. Luckily, shallow water is much warmer.
I can wade fish.
Yeah.
I just can't tell Eva that.
I never get in the water.
Definitely want to make sure we bring these jokers with us waiting.
Only thing right now to make it any better would be if there was like about a 6-foot sand shark came through here. You would see me walk on water.
You think I'm joking? I mean, it'd be abracadabra and poof, I'm gone.
Just straight peeling out, huh?
You ever seen a 6'11" guy walk on water?
Not yet.
You will today if I see one of them suckers.
You barely ever see a 6'11" foot dude on the water.
Touche, my good man, touche.
Ah, my kind of fishing.
There he is.
Nice.
Get the net. That's the baby trout.
It's a fish. We didn't bring the net.
That's what you call a baby trout.
Well, he's not the life-changing fish we want.
Later, player.
One fish down.
Finally, a fish.
I think it's the right one.
Like all sports, success breeds success. You gotta build confidence, and this trout is definitely a confidence booster.
Watch how I make
Make him look small.
Make him wet, make him look big. You hold him like this. There you go.
This little fish was good for an hour. Cold feet and no more bites, I'm throwing in the towel.
What do you think, buddy?
I think it's time to roll. I'm over it.
Yeah. We gave it all we had today. We tried offshore, inshore, wade fishing, bait fishing. We gave it hell today, for sure.
Sometimes when everything just isn't on schedule, it just doesn't work out as planned, right?
Yeah. Let's go.
Since the fishing's so off, I thought I'd run over to Yellowfin Boats and check out what's new. They built my offshore boat, and like all fishermen, I'm thinking about a small boat too, for quick fishing trips around here with my girls. At least that's what I tell myself.
Hey, look, I really appreciate you having us out here today.
Well, you know, as you remember, this is the rig shop. This is the final stages of the build process. The boats will come down from the main plant, assembled, hull, deck, and liner. And this facility is where we install the engines, the electronics, the upholstery, the towers, T-tops.
Yeah.
The final stages. And then when the boat's completed here, we do our sea trials. It's a custom build. You know, you get to tailor your boat to your needs. Like I remember when we were doing your boat, the first one, it was red and white. We didn't build a lot of red boats back then, go Indiana, right? And so every guy gets to come in here and build his boat exactly the way he wants it, regardless of colors, options. you know, things of that nature.
That's perfect, because I was the same way. When I got my first boat at 32, I realized that the rear-facing seats had little value to me, and I wanted a rigging station. You know, you guys put a rigging station in mind so I could do all the stuff in the back.
You know, and even from our inshore guys, which I know you're kind of starting to play in the inshore world. So even our inshore guys graduate to the offshore. And then sometimes some of our offshore guys actually work their way back to the inshore.
We've been on all kinds of boats, and I wanted to show our viewers the kind of boat that I love most. So I appreciate this. And
yeah, man, it's always good. Good to see you.
Stick around, because coming up, I have a little competition with my daughter, Eva.